Everybody get some coffee right now. Calm down. Are you serious? And wow, we've got a situation developing right now. And it is very, very, very concerning. I'll tell you all about it. Several things are happening simultaneously here. Give me a moment, okay? If you're over 40 and you're planning to retire someday, the window to protect what you've built may be smaller than you realize, all right? Here's a question most people will never ask. Is your portfolio built for what's coming next? Many investors in their 40s and 50s discover they have little to no exposure to precious metals. That means their savings are largely tied up with the markets, policies, paper assets, with very little protection if conditions change. And as retirement moves from someday to on the horizon, protecting what you've already built becomes just as important as growing it. That's where Noble Gold comes in, helping investors reduce their risk by adding physical gold to their portfolios. That's right, gold, a biblical currency. Right now may be a smart time for you to talk to Noble Gold. No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just clear answers and a strategy built around your goals. Guys, click on the link below the video. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com or call them on the phone at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad you did. And you may qualify for one of these three. This is a 3-ounce silver coin of Thomas Jefferson. Beautiful. You can have this for free if you qualify, and you probably do, for a gold or silver IRA. Find out about it today at www.pastorpaulgold.com. All right, now we've got a very serious situation developing right now in a lot of places, but let's start in Michigan. That's right, in Hudsonville, Michigan, a 100-car pileup has been reported on I-196 in Hudsonville area, among dozens of crashes, snarling the traffic in a 100-car pileup. I was talking to A.C. Cordell earlier this afternoon. He said, oh, man, I'm telling you, we have 40 and 50-car pileups. That happens quite frequently up there. Michigan gets a ton of snow, ice, slick roads, a lot of people driving. A lot of folks don't have brakes. I mean, are you serious? And a pileup of more than 100 cars, including dozens of semis, has been reported on I-196 in Hudsonville and Zeeland area. According to authorities, amid heavy snow that's falling, windy, whiteout conditions, and the highway remains closed right now in both directions between exit 62 in Hudsonville and exit 55 in Zeeland. According to the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office, it will likely remain closed for several more hours, probably the rest of the evening. Don't look for it to open. The crashes are bad. Deputies are dispatching. There are multiple reports of numerous crashes and people sliding off the road and semis jackknifing. And the sheriff's office said the incident also includes several jackknifed semi trucks. And of course, there are injuries. Yes, 9 people, maybe 12 already been taken to the hospital. Good news so far, no fatalities. Thank God, miraculous. But man, this is not good. There's even student drivers who were caught up in this mess. And it's just a disaster. Pray for everybody up there in Michigan. Meanwhile, let's go to Iran because, yes, the beast cometh. In Iran right now, the unrest is unstoppable. Now the reports are saying at least 5,000 people are dead in the Iranian unrest, according to officials. But let me just tell you something. That's what the United States government is willing to say, along with the media. But the inside reporting we're getting, my inside sources that I've got, it says there's somewhere north of 20,000 people dead. I'm hearing even that it could be as high as 50,000. Can you imagine that? But the fact that even the United States government and the media is willing to say 5,000, you have to understand, 5,000 people is a ton of people to kill, okay? A ton of people to be murdered for their freedom of speech, which they don't have in Iran. Donald Trump is forced to act. He really is. He's holding back the forces, not because he isn't wanting or isn't going to do something, but because he has to get all of his assets in place. The USS Abraham Lincoln, the USS George Washington, all of his B-2 bombers, stealth operating, everything he needs in play to operate to take this regime out. And he's not saying anything. They're being very quiet, but you can believe me when I tell you that there has been top level, right, situation room meetings, the top Joint Chiefs of Staff, Tulsi Gabbard, Pete Hegseth, Marco Rubio, Kash Patel, all of them, plus General Raising Cane, all of them are in there and have been in and out of this situation room for the last few days. This thing is about to go. Now, according to this report, you got 5,000 people that are been killed. It's probably 20,000. It's probably 30,000. It could be 50,000, and including 500 security personnel. The Iranian officials in the region Iran's admitting now. They're saying that the reason people are dying is because the terrorists are armed rioters among the protesters and that they're killing the protesters. That's not true. There's people killing the protesters, but they're not terrorists. I mean, they're not from some other group. They are the Iranian officials, the Iranian secret police, the Iranian Iranian Revolutionary Guard. Put it on plain clothes, walking around shooting people in the head, shooting people in the eye. That's why 1,000 people have been shot in the eye. Now, nationwide protest has erupted, of course, back on December 28th over economic hardships and the lack of freedoms and the oppression of Sharia law, and the women are burning the burqas, and everybody's tired of it. They're tired of this since the unrest is the worst ever since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Now the tide is turning. U.S. President Donald J. Trump has repeatedly threatening to intervene if the protesters continue to be killed in the streets. He tells and yet he says to them, keep protesting. And they're still getting killed, and they're being executed. They're being hung. There's 800 people scheduled to be hung, executed on this Friday after Friday prayers. And so the supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, I mean, this guy's insane, and he's wicked. I mean, this is just out of control, and something's got to give. And because the revolution's not going away, folks. It's not going away. And the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, he is head-to-head with Donald Trump right now. There's no doubt about that. This is a world in chaos. And the Bible, the Bible tells you that in Jeremiah 49, something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. It talks about Elam being taken down, that the Elam, Iran, will be scattered. Well, the supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, made a public speech branding Trump as a criminal for the casualties that he is inflicting on Iran. Trump ain't doing it. Trump ain't killed one person there. Trump's not the one causing this. The people are tired of you. Get a clue, dude. And Iran's judiciary indicted and are going to execute 800 people this coming Friday. A series of actions have been identified: shooting people in the eye, killing people, dragging over 20,000 are in prisons, and God knows what they're doing to them. We're hearing of all kinds of human just abuse that's just off the chain. And also, they're going to do, more severe Islamic punishments. It's just awful what we're hearing right now. 24,000. The United States group, the HRANA, said the death toll is over 5,000, and they can confirm there's over 24,000 people arrested. Guys, the truth is there's 20 to 30,000 that are dead, maybe as high as 50,000 have been killed, and maybe as high as 30,000 have been arrested. And God knows what is going to happen to them. 800 people are scheduled to be executed on Friday. Guys, this is just wrong. This is just out of control right now. And we need to pray for the people of Iran. They've had enough. They really have. They've had enough. They want to be free. And they want to have their own government like they had. And they want to have the Shah, the son of the Shah of Iran, back. And to restart and to create a new government that's of the people, for the people, and by the people. We know all about that. People want to be free since the dawning of time. People have wanted to be free. Okay, now, but wait, there's more happening right now. According to reports, in Yemen, the Saudi-backed Yemen government is accusing the United Arab Emirates, the UAE, today of running a secret prison at an airbase near South Yemen port city of Makala, an allegation that Abu Dhabi is denying. The accusation has fueled tensions in the deepening row between the two Gulf oil states of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. They're not seeing eye to eye at all. The Reuters is saying that the Gulf Currents is reporting that there is serious allegations. The allegations were made by Salam al-Khanbasi, the governor of the eastern Yemen province, during a rare media trip arranged by the Saudi government, which flew international journalists, including Reuters team from Saudi Arabia airbase into the Yemeni city of Makula. Now, and they went there and they got photographs of this prison. There is a prison. It's a secret prison, and apparently it's run by the United Arab Emirates. But the UAE says, that's not us. There might be a prison there, but that's not us. We ain't got nothing to do with that. So there's a lot of tension building right now. There's no doubt about that. There's, again, the Middle East is a ticking time bomb. You got to know it. I mean, you got to know it. Israel's got enemies on every side. They're dealing with the Gaza saga. They understand the situation, how explosive it is and how dangerous it is in the Middle East. But we are watching it from a prophetic standpoint. The Bible tells us, and you know what? We're preparing for this webinar coming up. The beast cometh. I mean, the beast cometh. When I mean by that, it's here. It just hasn't come in to power, but it is getting close. The pieces of the puzzle of prophecy are definitely performing on the table right now. It's in process, no doubt about it. Pieces of prophecy, of the puzzle of prophecy is in process. There's no doubt about it, and we're watching it unfold before our very eyes, whether it be Jeremiah 49 with maybe the elimination of Elam, the fall of Elam, the fall of Babylon, and while that's going on, you have the situation with Gaza, the saga there. You've got Russia-Ukraine war. You've got the removal of Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela. You have the United States ready to remove the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. You have all of these issues going on, and yet at the same time, the U.S. dollar is the strongest it's ever been. The stock market is breaking records. Gold is at an all-time high. Silver is at an all-time high. Cryptocurrencies are even over close to $100,000 a coin. I mean, really, economy is strong as far as the value of the currencies. But there is problems down in the streets. In Main Street, there is concerns about the price of food, the price of goods, the tariffs on the table, the situation that's developing. People are concerned. Will AI take their jobs? Will this whole world shift? And so we're going to talk about all of that. I just got done interviewing some really great people. I mean, Agent X for this webinar is fabulous, the best he's ever done. Stan Dale, blows your mind about the beast system, and he discloses that he's involved in alien craft reverse technology. He shows you that in this webinar. And then there's Daniel Lalamere. I just interviewed him. Incredible interview with this one of the inventors of cryptocurrencies and the blockchain system. And now he's studying Bible prophecy almost 24/7. A brilliant guy. And then we're taking another look back at Jack Van Impe prophecy. We're taking another look back at Russ Dizdar prophecy. And we're taking another look back at Kim Clement prophecies. And I break it down for you. And then there's Mike from around the world revealing new things we've never heard him say before. And John, the AI guy, and Dr. Joy Pugh, and Guy Morris, and it goes on and on and on. Bart Begley breaking down his own presentation of all the different technologies and how they'll play a part in the mark of the beast system. Paul Jr. Assisting me and helping me in a couple of these interviews. It's all coming together, guys. So get your tickets right now. Get your tickets right now. I can't say it enough. Get your tickets right now. It's incredible what we're going to be learning in this unbelievable webinar. But wait, there's more tonight. We've got news coming out of China that is stunning. Oh, yes, it's true. RoboCops. That is right there. That's a RoboCop. Just take a look at this. This is almost like a humanoid RoboCop, literally directing traffic on the streets of China. This robot stands out on the streets in the middle of a busy intersection and literally can direct the traffic so effectively it's better than a live police officer. They are stunned. It can see all the red lights simultaneously. Red, green, lights, caution. It can see all of the traffic coming at it. With an incredible accuracy, it's able to make emotions and move traffic. And if somebody doesn't do what it says, it speaks and it will yell with a PA system voice loud enough that you can hear it while sitting in your vehicles. It has this capability. For your safety, please ride your bicycles on the non-motorized lane, this RoboCop said. A voice called out to the cyclist veering into the motor vehicle lane at a very busy intersection in the Wuhu city there in China. Not Wuhan, but Wuhu. The warning, however, came not from a human traffic officer, but from a humanoid robot, a RoboCop. Oh no, it's Terminator ×2. And this thing talks, it walks, it directs, and it is in its brain is AI. And this is why it even wears a badge. The badge says this is number Intelligent Police Officer R1001. It looks remarkably human from a distance, and its metallic sleekness and futuristic demeanor have made it a local celebrity, with pedestrians pausing and taking photos of it on the sidewalk. It is a new colleague capable of assisting. It is unbelievable in its accuracy, better than even real officers. Soon, these RoboCops will be in every major city of China. And guys, if it's going on there, it's going to be going on here. We are living in the era of the beast, the image of the beast that can speak and can make decisions. Who lives, who dies. This one, it speaks, it makes decision. Who stops and who goes, who walks and who drives. And with incredible accuracy. And here's something else it has. Besides eyes all around its head, basically with cameras, it sees everything. If you do blow through a light, it automatically scans your car's VIN number, and there will be a violation, some type of arrest warrant sent out for the owner of the vehicle. So be careful who you let drive your car, okay? And so this is crazy, but this is what's coming. This is what's here. This is what's happening. Everything's about ready to change, folks. Everything is getting ready to change. We're in the end times. We're in the last days. We are living in the moments that the Bible said would come, and the prophecies are being fulfilled right before our very eyes. I really want to hear your comments. I want to know what you think about this RoboCop. I want to know what you think about the secret prisons in Yemen. I want to know what you think about the Iranian unrest, where we're at with it, what's going to happen, what's your thoughts? And then I want to hear about the 100-car pileup of the crash going on in Michigan right now. And guys, you know, when you start thinking about this, super soldiers, you know they're coming. They're already here. They're trying to perfect them. They're actually being used. Some robotic soldiers are already being used. They don't have to look like that, but, you know, they have different legs. They can set off bombs. They can defuse bombs. They can drones that fly, killer drones. Killer drone flies that big. I mean, there's stuff everywhere, surveillance everywhere. Guys, this is absolutely insanity, the things that's going on. But wait, there is some good news, because even though all of these technologies and even though all of these geopolitical problems, and even though Russia's today, Putin's throwing out the World War III statements, even though these things are happening, there is a revival going on right now in Iran of biblical proportion. The people are getting dreams, seeing Jesus. I mean, it's happening everywhere. And people are coming to Christ because Christ is coming to the people. Are you serious? I mean, in their dreams, it's Jesus, it's Yeshua, it's the Son of the living God coming to the people in Iran. It's not just there. In India, there is a massive revival has been going on now for about 4 years, but it is went to another whole level. I'm going to India. Me and Heidi and Israel Hall are going to be going to the nation of Israel, getting up with my key pastor I have, Pastor Sammy Nike, and he has under him, who's under me, I have 330 evangelists that ride bicycles, and we buy them the bicycles and we put them out there, and they're riding around in the villages, and they're holding services. They're preaching spontaneously on the streets, under trees, in villages, and people are gathering around. People are being saved. Miracle healings are happening. Unbelievable movement of God, even though the country is predominantly Hindu or some Buddhist. Christianity now is approaching 9%. I remember the first time I went to India and held a crusade, Christianity was 2% of the population. And that's back when there was about 800 million people. Now there is about almost 2 billion people in India. And if you got 9% of that population are Christian now, that is a massive. So since the first time I went and held a crusade in 1997 in India, until the last time I was there holding a crusade in 2018, there's been an incredible, and since I went there in 2018, in these last, it's 7 years, going to be 8 years. This 8 years now, I'm making my return for the crusade, bringing Heidi with me and Israel Hall, along with Sammy Nike, who speaks 7 languages, who can interpret for me when I'm in the pulpit, and when Heidi's speaking, when I'm speaking, when Israel's going to be bringing that saxophone, the people are going to be worshiping. Can you imagine what's about to happen? And there's going to be thousands. The first time I went, I preached to 2,000. The second time I went, I preached to 3,500 3 times. This time, there's going to be 5,000, 10,000. I'm going to be speaking at one conference. It could be as high as 50,000. There's a revival moving massively. So let me just say, even though We're telling you about Iran falling apart, the wars in Ukraine, even though I tell you about the technologies of the mark of the beast that's coming, even though there's all these things happening, you got to understand that our vision is to win people to Jesus Christ, the salvation of the Lord. And people are being saved. And I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. I'm excited about what God's doing. Can I have a little coffee? Can you guys calm down a minute? But it's hard to do. It's hard to calm down when you can't calm down. I mean, and here's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of good news happening, even though there is a lot of prophetic things happening that are disastrous. We're watching the volcanoes. We're watching the earthquakes. We're watching those solar flares exploding on the sun. We're watching all of the different technological advancements that's certainly going to bring about this mark of the beast system. We're watching every one of these areas. It's incredible what's going on. Coffee needed. Well, I just happen to have the little Revelation 9/11 coffee. You can order it right now. We'll ship it to you. Matter of fact, I've even got the Are You Serious coffee, and I've got the Jamaican McCrazy coffee, and I got the Guatemala coffee. Just order it now. Let me get it to you. Guys, get ready for revival. Get ready for revival. But this webinar coming up this Friday night at 6 o'clock, Friday night at 6 o'clock, we will release your live feed to the entire webinar. Guys, I want you to get this. You'll be binge watching all weekend. It will blow you away. Yes, we have the heavenly hazelnut coffee too. Thank you. It's good too. Oh yeah. Order it now. And let me say, don't forget, somebody says, bring on Bobo, bring on Benji. Man, I'll tell you what, if I bring on Bobo and Benji, it gets crazy in here. Okay, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Now, listen, give your life to Jesus Christ. Whatever you do, don't wait. Life is like a river, folks. You don't know where it's going, but I can tell you what, with the Lord as your captain, you can make it through it all. I promise you that. Be right back after the song. Oh, by the way, go Hoosiers! Go Hoosiers! Go Indiana Hoosiers! Tonight's the national championship game. It should be a barn burner. Get some coffee. Calm down. Because life is like a river. I recorded this song. Here we go. You know, a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows, and the dreamer's just a vessel, must follow where it goes, trying to learn from what's behind you, never knowing what's in store, makes each day a constant battle, just to stay between the shore. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Too many times we stand aside and let the water slip away, till we put off till tomorrow what's now become today. So don't you sit upon the shoreline and say you're satisfied. Choose to chance all the rapids and dare to dance the tide. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. There's bound to be rougher waters, and I know I'll take some fall, but with the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all. Sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. No, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. The river runs dry. River runs dry. River runs dry. What a great song, really. Garth Brooks, of course, wrote the song and recorded it. I recorded this song in 2016. Wow. Is that right? Yeah.
Can my dad go from XL to M?
Sorry about that. Yeah, 2016. It's on the album The Journey. I hardly ever play that song, and I really should play it a little more often because it's actually a great song. He wrote it, Garth Brooks did. I sang it. I can't sing like Garth Brooks, but I really wanted to put the emotion into it, the passion into it, and the anointing into it, and the Lord brings that. So, guys, get your ticket. Again, the webinar, do it tonight so we can get the look. Get your ticket so we can get you set in line, ready to go with your link, so we can release it Friday night at 6:00. You cannot. It's mandatory. You cannot miss this webinar, okay? If you heard an echo, that was me singing along with me, okay? Trying to stay perfectly in time. You can't do that, but pretty good. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'll be back, though. Go Indiana Hoosiers. I know there's a lot of folks out there who love the Miami Hurricanes. That's fine. It's great, but you can't help it. Roll Tide. Thank you. Go Hoosiers. Roll Tide. Thank you, Bishop Larry Ragland. You know Bishop Larry is so awesome. Alabama, great tradition. But I think Indiana's got a shot here. They really do. And here's why I'm saying go Hoosiers. If you understand, first of all, in college football, the Indiana Hoosiers are the absolute worst team in the history of the college football. Coming into this season, again, they have the worst record of any Division I school in all of college football. For them to be in the national championship game undefeated after beating great teams like Oregon Ducks in Oregon, Penn State in Penn State, after beating Ohio State to win the Big Ten championship, after beating Alabama pretty bad, and after destroying Oregon, they kind of deserve to be there. But Miami is really tough. Miami's got a great defense. Miami has been hot and playing strong, and Miami is at home playing in the Orange Bowl for the national championship. So Indiana is in hostile territory tonight. It should be very interesting. So God bless everybody. God let you go. I'll be back with more current world events, how they relate to biblical prophecy. We're living in the last days. Are you saved? Get your tickets now. Christ is coming soon.